Played extremely hard today and played well together. 26 assists, forced 20 turnovers. So very proud of our effort. And take a deep breath, take a day off tomorrow, and then get ready for 2 more home games. And it's a big stretch for us in the season.
Coach, you played Weaver more today than probably in the season. What prompted you to do that?
Well, he's been improving as a player. He's playing 21 minutes a game. Today he played 24, I believe, 24 and a half, almost 25 today. But you're right, we did put him in crunch time in the second half. I thought he had a great flow to his game, playing very well in defense, had 3 steals. So we need his contributions, and he needs to be more of a lead guard. He's really improved just this week on his decision making, his calming his team down, and being a true lead guard. Before he was a little sporadic in his consistency with that. So we're very excited about his future, and we really I was very impressed with him today.
Coach, how are you guys able to make him so uncomfortable and struggle not only from 3-point land but really from all over the floor throughout the game?
We gave great effort, challenge shots. I thought we did a decent job on the boards. They're very long and big, and so give them credit. They're a very good team, and especially a rebounding team, one of the top rebounding teams in the nation. But I thought our guys just hung in there and got out the shooters, and then when they put the ball on the floor, we rotated very quickly today and got our bodies in front of them so they couldn't drive to the basket.
You mentioned the assist. How did you kind of see the offense open up when your playmakers are making that extra pass and kind of getting the other guys involved additionally?
Well, that's been a concept. We led the league in assists last year. I believe we're still leading the league again this year. We struggle at times. I think we have 16 assists or more. We're 10-0 this year, and that's kind of our magic number. That's what we averaged last year, and I think it's probably what we're averaging now. So 26 is a lot. That's a high number, but it takes a group effort because we don't have tons of one-on-one players that can just go and put their head down and get in the lane and elevate and make a shot. We need to play together as a team and execute the spacing and our movements. And today our players did a very good job of that.
Getting off to a 16-4 lead, and of course they get back in the game. You know it's not going. You're going to get a run out of the other team. But did that kind of knock them off their heels a little bit?
Well, UCLA is a very good basketball team. Offensively, they're exceptional, and they play at a fast pace, and they have scorers all over. They got shooters, and they have great size. So it was important for us to get off to a good start, but they came back, and we knew that we knew they were going to put up a fight, and they cut it to 3 by halftime. It was a one-possession game, and then they tied it up, I think, early in the second half, where we made a defensive mistake in the first minute, and they hit a 3 to tie it. So it was a tie game with 19 minutes left in the game, and then I thought defensively we really picked it up there, and then we made some shots.
What did you see from Shaquan and Jonah in particular early in the game, and distributing the ball and making it move?
Shaquan had 7 assists. Jonah had 5 assists. You get 12 assists from those two, our 2 wing players. They're not even our point guards, and that's what it takes. If we're going to beat a good team in the way that we did, those 2 have to play well.
You guys shot 29 3-pointers today. Did you guys come into the game expecting to shoot that many, or is it kind of just going with the flow of the game?
Well, they played a lot of zone, and we knew we had to make a high number of threes to have a chance to beat this team. They score a lot of points, and we had to score with them and to get some stops. So the game plan was to try to shoot a significant number of threes, but we also have to make them. And we try not to take contested or rush shots from the perimeter. And for the most part, other than one Shaquan threw up from 34 feet today and shot an air ball in the first half, I thought we did a good job of taking good shots.
How does Nick kind of open up the floor for you guys? I mean, especially against their zone, seen the ball moving a lot more when he was in there.
Well, Nick is he's a very good passer, very good hands, and when he plays within himself and does what he does well, he's as good as any big guy in our league. When he gets out of his comfort zone and tries to do things that he's not great at, that's when he struggles. And he struggled on the road this week. But at home, the 3 league games we won, you saw him tonight, he was outstanding.
Are there sort of tells where you can see early in a game he's on his game or he's off his game?
A lot of players will, if they struggle early, we give them a second or third chance to get back in there. I mean, you might have to take them out for a few minutes to settle them down and let them just get a feel for what's happening within the flow of the game. So I thought our substitutions today, our players that came out of the game, when they went back in, they actually played better. So we were proud of that.
What makes Nick so good on the offense, Clive?
Well, he had 8 offensive rebounds today. I think we had 9 as a team. So, and the other one was a team rebound. Must have got tipped out of bounds. But he anticipates very well. He gets off the guy's body, and he just has long arms. And you see him tip the ball a lot, even if he can't grab it. And he just has a knack. That's a skill. If you look at the best offensive rebounders in college and the NBA, it's hard to teach that. He just has a natural gift for that, and his length and his anticipation certainly help.
Andy, this is basically about a 20-point win. They had a run in the last minute, and you don't even have Kevin with you. So what does it tell you about this group and what they could be, as the season goes on?
Well, our team has improved. Our team has improved since early in the season, and a big part of that is Benny Boatwright. When you come off a 7.5-month stretch where you have major surgery and then you're trying to rehab, the first month that he was playing, he missed the first few games, and then so we had to play like Nevada and TCU and Oklahoma, some very, very good all top 25 basketball teams. When Benny hadn't played in 8 months, and you've seen since mid-December, he's a totally different player. He's in shape, he has his rhythm, his feel back, he's playing very well on both ends of the floor, he's rebounding, he's defending, and he has a flow to his offensive game. So what you've seen in 37 the other night on the road, the only poor game that we played as a team, and he was part of that, was the Oregon game in the last 6 games we've had. So we are enthusiastic about the improvement our team has made, but we also know that our margin of error with the lack of depth and some of the issues we've had is very, very small. So yeah, we're improving, but we could beat any team and we could lose any team on our schedule, and the margin of error is very small for this team.
Is there any update or change in Kevin's status?
Kevin will be reevaluated here in the next few days. It's an ongoing suspension and an ongoing evaluation. And as I said before, he has some things he's working on, and we all hope that he can get those completed. He's very clear what he has to do.
Is there a chance he can play next weekend?
There's no timetable for his return, but as I said, we'll reevaluate that later in the week.
Anything else for Coach? Coach Shaquan had 13 shots today. It was one of his most aggressive games since Santa Clara. Can you talk about what the aggression from him brings to the team?
Well, Shaquan he had 7 assists, so let's focus on that. He did have 13 shots, which is great, but I'm more impressed with his 7 assists and his 2 steals and his 6 rebounds. So he can help us in a variety of ways. I thought he played very hard today and really was a big key to the game.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.